ladies and gentlemen. There is a war taking place right here, right now. A war between two worlds, two rather different worlds which we may be all too familiar with. One world is where we are, you and I, constrained in the four corners of this rather cold room. Few dozens of other people, half of them we don't really know, exchanging awkward nods and handshakes. A world full of unknown and uncertainty. A world called reality. Am I not the only one who wants to be in a completely different world instead? In a world of warmth and beauty. In a world where we know everyone and what's going on in their head because they would have told it. What they had for lunch or how much they love their dogs because they would have posted about it too. A world filled with just too much information and unnecessaries. A world just under your fingertips. A world called social media. I wouldn't be surprised if most of us would rather be checking our feeds right now than staying and just being here watching us feed. The world is real, ladies and gentlemen. The war is real, ladies and gentlemen. The war is here. Let me illustrate further. A few months ago, I ticked off skydiving off of my bucket list. Yay! In the real world, it was 1 minute of acceleration. Imagine jumping out of a plane with an adrenaline rush pumping. I was free falling at an unstoppable speed. And then I pulled my parachute out. Poof! And everything was in slow motion. The blue skies above me, the wonderful earth below me. Oh, silence. In social media, it was a week long of acceleration. The minute I posted a photo, next thing I know, I was bombarded with likes, hearts, and comments. People were asking how I did it, how I felt, and what I felt about it. Their curiosity and their interest feels butterflies in my tummy. The minute I opened my social media, poof, oh my God, 200 likes and shares. The world of social media and the world of reality is a war inside us. It is a war among all of us. What my social media friends didn't know, that behind this rather calm and elegant photo of me falling down the skies, is that I actually filtered it. So as to look as immaculate as I can be, no trace of stress or fear. What my social media friends doesn't know is that I cropped it so as to highlight just me and not see the professional skydiver who actually jumped and just like dragged me along. What they didn't know is they actually selected it out of 100 other photos because the others is where my lips would be backward or my hands are like doing this awkward part. It wasn't successful. This world of social media feels the hole inside my soul that the real life, the real world couldn't fill. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could say that I am not the only one. And it's not just in a skydiving photo, it is in our daily lives. Didn't you, in some point of your lives, selected just the best part to share? I want this, I went here, rah, rah. So that you're sure that you get all the likes and validation. Those bad things, those embarrassing things to just put under the mat, left unshared. Or didn't you, at some point of your life, crop off all the bad things? You just drop off the fact that you were depressed sometime. You felt isolated. Didn't we at some point, for example, filter, Photoshop even our photos so our nose looks small and maybe chest a bit bigger and tummy tighter? In social media, everyone's talking. I'm happy. in real life, I was alone. The war is real, ladies and gentlemen. The war is here. But what if we could actually reconcile these two worlds, the world of reality and the world of social media? What if we would actually, instead of filtering our photos, filtering our lives, why can't we improve on it? Improve the areas of our lives which we may lack and draw confidence from. Instead of cropping off not the good things, what if we just crop off the bad things, the bad habits, bad thoughts, bad disposition? Instead of just selecting the nice and beautiful things, why don't we accept everything in its entirety? Accept it that this is our genuine identities. And maybe someday these two worlds will be reconciled. It will be one world extending beyond the four corners of this warmer room with real conversations and real likes from people that we would know after. It will be a world unfiltered and uncropped, where our souls will be left unfilled. Ladies and gentlemen, by then we would know that the war of the worlds is won. Thank you.